Welcome to Nintendo Everything. I'm Easy, and today I'm joined by Nat.
Hi.
So, Nat, what are we doing here today? Why are we sitting at the table?
Today we are going to be playing Monopoly Mario Kart Edition.
So there was actually a game that came out before this. It was just Monopoly Gamer. This is Monopoly Gamer Mario Kart Edition. We actually have the one before it here. So this is a collector's box. They had two boxes that were very similar, but unfortunately they were collectors of the newer one, the Mario Kart, or you would have got that as well. So what we're actually going to do now is we're going to get set up, and then we're going to give this a quick go. Alright, we are back and we're all ready to go. So Nat, why don't we explain a couple of things, make some sense of some stuff that's going on here. So first of all, character, who did you choose?
Alright, so I chose Toad because he's my favourite character and I find it funny that he can't actually see over the steering wheel.
No, he can't see over the steering wheel at all.
Not sure how he can drive, but anyway.
The good news is he's a pretty fun guy. I chose Shy Guy because he's a pretty shy guy. It's not a pun, that's what he is. Toad's not a downloadable character, is he?
No, Toad was one of the characters that came with the game.
Let's call them expansion packs, that's actually what they are. You can buy basically extra characters because it only comes with Mario, Peach,
Luigi and Toad.
Luigi and Toad. What you actually do when you go around the board, which we'll get into, is you play for these cups. So we've just limited it to 3 cups to stop us playing too many boards of going around here.
There's normally 8.
There's normally 8. And basically the game is meant to be like that. You can kind of customize the length. Which is, I think it's good. It's not like Monopoly. You know, Monopoly, you can sometimes sit down and the matches just go
hours.
They just go for hours. Yep. You're never getting a winner. And the problem is that someone gets knocked out and then you're just sitting there just going, what do I do? You know, that person goes off and makes a coffee and starts playing some games, if you're me. So, all right, Nat, roll away.
All right, I got a 1.
1. Snake eyes, except you've only got one eye of the snake.
1. Yeah, snake eye. Alright, so I landed on Mario Kart Stadium, which I can buy for 1 coin, and that's bargain, so I will buy it.
You're going to buy Mario Kart Stadium? So
yes.
the spaces themselves, as we're explaining as we go here, all have the coin representation of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 and 5. Okay, that's really easy to understand. And then you just purchase them for that price. And what happens if I land on that?
Well, then you pay me rent. Alright, so rent is 1 coin. If I owned both of them, it doubles, so it would be 2 coins. I should probably explain that there is actually 2 dice. So your rolly one and an ability one. So I rolled 3 coins. So I get 3 coins.
No, you get 6. There's a whole bunch in here, but hopefully we get to go through them all as we're kind of rolling around instead of explaining them all one by one. I just feel like this is fun. Anyway, while you grab your coins, I'm going to roll the die. And I rolled a 5. What did I land on there, Nat?
You have landed on Sweet Sweet Canyon.
Sweet Canyon.
Which costs 1 coin.
I now own Sweet Canyon. And what's my power up?
You got points as well.
Nat, roll away.
Alright, 1. Now I landed on a space that has 3 arrows, which basically just means roll again. Now I landed on a star.
The stars on the board are basically superstar abilities on your character card, which Nat's about to go into what Toad actually does.
Alright, so Toad's superstar ability is you may drop up to 5 coins and move forward that many spaces. Follow the rules of the space where you land. So I won't worry about that one, but I do have my lightning bolt from the other die. Okay,
let's explain this for a second here, because lightning bolt just normally when rolled, everyone just drops 1 coin. But what's going to happen here is because everyone has a special ability with something, like mine is the green shell, yours is the lightning bolt. Means that I've got to not only drop 1 coin on the space that I'm on at the moment, which is whatever that is, I've got to give you a coin as well.
Thank you. Whoops.
Roll away. Right, 1 and the 3 coins again, that's pretty simple. My superstar ability being the shy guy that I am, move up to 3 spaces forward or backwards. Follow the rules of that space where you land.
Maybe in the future I won't play as Toad again.
No, actually that's a good point here, is that the characters all have different abilities. So like we're playing as Toad and Shy Guy, but that's kind of why we got the DLC characters. We all get these different abilities each time, and it changes up the way that the game's going to move around. Especially when you're playing with like up to 4 people, it really can kind of diversify the game. Yes. Obviously, I'm going to buy that for 2 coins. Mario Circuit. I wish Monopoly things were like this cheap. 2 coins is nothing. I'm going to pay the bank 2 big ones, $2 dues, and then I'm going to roll again. Oh, there you go. Have you dice?
You didn't do what was on that one.
Oh, it's 3 coins.
Now, normally it actually says in the rules, if you don't do that, well, then you forfeit it.
Does it?
So I just reminded you because I'm a nice person.
I think we should stick by the rules here. Okay, I'm not going to pick up my 3 coins.
No, pick them up.
No, don't be silly. No, I don't want any of this cheating.
Just in case I miss.
Now,
in case
I'm an honest person. I am not going to cheat. I am going to abide by the rules, and I'm not going to pick them up.
Yeah, no, I can't be 100% sure if that was actually in there. I know it is.
So you're cheating now. What you're trying to tell me is that you're making up rules on the spot, dishing out the dough.
Well, I remember it said if you land on someone's spot and you don't ask them for rent, and then then the person doesn't have to pay it to you if you don't ask.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like.
I'm assuming it was the same as the die roll.
Nat is currently digging herself a hole. You can see it right here.
All right, refer to the instructions when in doubt. Make sure you activate your power-up ability and any special character boosts before the next player rolls the dice, or it's too late. I was correct.
Okay. Well,
so, no 3 coins for you.
Good.
I let you have them. I said you could take them.
Now I'm an honest person. I'm gonna take the hit. Okay.
All right. I landed on Toad Harbor for 2 coins, which I will buy that because then it's going to stop you from having a full set.
Toad Harbor.
2 coins.
You don't need a shot. Now I believe that you are actually going to pay 2 coins. In fact, you know what? We actually have video footage if you cheat in the game, so you're not going to cheat.
And I landed on a banana.
Which is actually going to work out really bad for my roll, because we're about to find out what the bananas do when I roll my die. So I'm going to move there. I get the roll again die. I'm going to roll again. I've got a 5. So now I'm going to actually hit your banana, Nat, as you're going to see in this turn.
No, you're going to spin out because that's what happens when you hit bananas.
The banana goes away. I have no choice but to just land on that space, which you've just bought.
Yes! So that's funny because if you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have asked you for rent.
Honest guy, guys. If you win this, I just want you to know that
I'd said you could take those coins before.
I paid fairly here. I went by the rules and I paid fairly.
Oh.
Alright, and then I got a blue shell. So the blue shell, what does the blue shell do?
I'm not sure.
I think all players get hit for 1 coin, but we are just going to check, because I don't know for sure.
When you roll a spiny shell, not a blue shell.
Spiny shell.
Choose any player to drop 3 coins from
Hold
the
on a
current
second.
space.
Blue shell? Is it blue shell?
Well, according to this, it's a spiny shell.
Okay, I'm going to need to fact check that after.
I've always called it a blue shell. Because in the earlier Mario Kart games, it didn't have spikes on it. Did it? Oh, it always had spikes.
I don't know. You know what? This probably isn't the place to get into Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Alright. That sounds like a pretty sweet deal. Drop 3 coins, Natty. Let's not call you Natty.
No. Alright, so I landed on a swamp space, which I have to drop 2 coins. And I rolled a blue shell, so you have to drop 3 coins.
Oh, I'm going to need some change. I get 5 for that, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You do. That's why it has a 5 on it.
Okay. Let's not play out my math skills like on camera, hey. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Maybe we should just stack them up in a pile. That's probably going to be easier.
In Mario, they generally they have coin stacks anyway, so it actually makes sense. It's actually part of the lore. We're playing the official version here. So we've got a coin stack going on there now. We actually haven't explained how you get these coins yet, but I think we're about to. Let's roll away, and I'm actually going to pass 1, 2, 3. I lost count there now. The math skills are not showing what we. Okay, so I passed over your coins. So you know what that means?
That means you get them.
That's correct. I get to pick up the coins that I passed over. It's like Mario Kart.
Shy Guy falls.
Shy Guy falls.
Your spot. It's your Shy Guy.
Oh, perfect. 2 coins. I'm going to take Shy Guy falls. I'm going to slip it under my board here. Alright, Nat, I believe I got a power up die that says I collect 3 coins. You were just going to let me forget about that.
I was not. I was going to point at it, so you remembered. Alright, 5. I have landed on Sunshine Airport. 3 coins.
You know what? Sunshine Airport is actually one of my favourites. I kind of wish you didn't buy that, because I would like to buy that.
20 coins and yours.
You know I don't have 20 coins. 6 and lightning. Electrodome. It's mine. I really shouldn't be splashing too much money. I'm not.
No, we don't have much left.
And we're getting around to like the really good spaces in a second, so I'll probably want them. You know, I'm splashing around my gold ones over here. 1, 2, 3. And lightning, which means that you're going to drop 1 coin now.
I am not going to use my superstar ability because it's not very good, but I am going to pick up 3 coins.
1, 2, 3. Why don't you get 3? Oh, because
So
you got
that 4.
Okay.
So I put 1 back. There we go. 3.
I told you
I'm not cheating.
Cheating
I'm not
is on
cheating.
camera. Seriously.
I just told you I was putting it back.
I'm re-watching this footage after, you know that.
I don't cheat.
I have to edit this, which means that I have to look at what's going on.
Video game.
Now, I feel like in the spirit of the game, we should actually not be tapping our characters on the board to count. We should be sliding them across. I mean, we're Mario Kart here. You've got to drive them.
Well, how cool would it have been if their wheels actually moved? That's what they needed to do with these things. Have them with wheels that actually works.
You know what we even call it? If they like, you get like a little controller each, and you actually get to drive them around the course. 6 and 3 coins. So I actually don't have enough money to purchase that. I have 1 coin left.
Alright, I have been a very naughty fun guy and I'm going directly to jail.
Seriously, did you just say that? 1, 2, 3. I get my superstar ability first, so hold your horses or your cart. Horse and cart. I feel like that was a really good joke, but like
How many horsepower do our carts have?
So I'm going to move 3 forward. 1, 2, 3, which actually means that I'm going to land in your space, wasn't it? Okay, so I paid you the 1 red. Now I've paid past go. I collect 2 coins.
Yes, you collect 2 coins.
And last of all,
Race time.
What makes this Mario Kart Monopoly is that we get to play a race.
So while in jail, you may not take part in races. Oh, that's not fair. So you automatically win the race.
Moo Moo Meadows is going to be our first race here. And it costs 1 coin to enter the race.
You just win by default.
I win by default. But normally, whoever rolls the highest die would be able to win. So take the least expensive unowned property.
Alright, that is the end of the game. Now let's tally up the points to see who won.
So we're going to add them up now and we're going to be right back. So I feel like we should tell the people who won because they probably, you know what, they probably don't even want to know. Don't worry about it.
You just don't want to say.
No. And it's not that I don't want to say. I mean, either of us could have won. It doesn't matter who won the race. Honestly, it's whether we both had fun. I had fun. Nat won the race, so she obviously had fun.
I got 250 points. How many did you get?
180. I got 180 points.
I win.
So Nat won the race. Nat, what did you think? Did you have fun? Is this fun?
I did have fun. I would like to play it again and maybe play it properly because there is actually a special set of rules for 2 players which we didn't play because we just thought it might take too long.
Yeah.
So I would like to give that a try, but I did have fun. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, we played the old Monopoly with those rules, well, the old Monopoly, the first Monopoly game with those rules, and it worked out really well because it lasted a little bit longer, there was a little bit more interactivity, and so I feel like that would have made it a bit better, but we wanted to have a bit of a speed round here, so we just played with the 2 characters instead of the multiple characters and everything else going on with the 2 players.
We sort of did a speed run of the game.
Yeah, we basically we did a speed run of Monopoly Game and Mario Kart. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get to as many as I can. And Nat, thank you for joining me today.
That's okay. I had a lot of fun.
So like button, subscribe button, you do you, and for everything Nintendo, stay tuned to Nintendo Everything.